Yo, let me tell you. The night was quiet. Too quiet. I was on my porch, sitting in a rocking chair that was probably too small for me, trying to have a relationship with a meatball sub. It was a good sub. The bread was right. The sauce wasn't too aggressive. Me, the sub, and the crickets. That's it. Peace. Then I smell it. It ain't the meatballs. It's ambitious. It's the kind of smell that wants to own the whole block. I look up from my sandwich, and 2 houses down, I see it. It's a glow. First, it's a cute little orange glow, like a sunset. Then it gets angry. Red. Flames start licking the sky like they're tasting it. A woman runs out on the lawn, screaming. The kind of scream that gets right in your ear and punches your brain. My baby is still inside. People are coming out of their houses now. Someone's on the phone, probably calling the right people. But the right people are somewhere else, and the fire is right here. I put my sub down. Gently. I'll be back for you. I whisper. This is a promise. I start walking. I don't run. Running is for when you're late. I'm never late. I arrive precisely when I mean to. The woman sees me coming. Her face is a mess of tears and panic. Mr. Stallone. Oh God, my baby. She wails, grabbing my arm. All right, calm down. What baby we talking about? How old? Where is he? I'm already planning the entry. Second floor window looks weak. He's. She's sobbing so hard she can't talk. He's my little Barnaby. Barnaby. Got it. Which room? She points a shaky finger at a downstairs window, where the smoke is pouring out thick and black, like motor oil. The living room. He loves to sleep by the fireplace. Oh, the irony. Yeah, irony. Great. I look at the house. It's not a big house, but the fire has big plans for it. I hear the first sirens in the distance. They're like a musical score for what's about to happen. Too slow. Okay. Barnaby. Living room. Got it, I say. You stay here. Try to breathe. I leave her on the lawn and walk straight towards the front door. The heat hits me like a heavyweight's right hook. It's a real presence. It's got an attitude. I got one too. Part 2. The assessment. The front lawn is hot. My shoes are making a hiss-sin sound on the grass. A couple of neighbors yell stuff. Don't go in there. Are you crazy? Yeah, probably. But a baby's a baby. I get to the front door. It's a nice door. Good wood. Probably oak. It's hot to the touch. I put my hand on it, feel the heat. It's talking to me. It's saying, stay out. I don't listen to doors. I turn the knob. It's locked. Of course, it's locked. Fire's a terrible guest, but people still got manners. They lock their doors. I look at the lock. I look at the door frame. I look at the fire now peeking through the mail slot, waving hello. This ain't a time for keys. This is a time for a conversation. A physical one. The fire truck pulls up. Guys in big coats and helmets start jumping off. The chief, a guy with a mustache that means business, runs over. Sir, get back. The structure is compromised. We cannot permit a civilian entry. He yells over the roar. I look at him. I look at the burning house. I look back at him. Permit? We're not filling out paperwork here, Chief. There's a baby in there. We understand that, sir, but we have procedures. We have to assess. Assess this, I say, and I turn back to the door. The baby's name is Barnaby. He's in the living room. Might want to get a little blanket ready for him. The chief is yelling again, but it's just noise now. Background music. It's me, the door, and Barnaby. The holy trinity of this particular moment. I take one step back. I plant my feet. People think it's all in the leg. Nah, it's in the hips. And the attitude. You gotta mean it. You gotta want the door to know it's nothing personal, but its time as a door is over. It's about to be reclassified as debris. I take a breath. The air is smoke and ash. Tastes like a bad barbecue. Then I move. Part 3. The breach. One kick. It wasn't a movie kick. It wasn't fancy. It was just a solid, blue-collar, get-the-job-done kind of kick. My foot hits the spot right next to the lock. The door doesn't just open. It doesn't swing. It evaporates. The lock, the frame, a big chunk of the door itself just explodes inwards. Wood chips and splinters fly into the smoke like confetti at a very, very sad party. A doorway is now just a suggestion. A big, jagged hole leading into hell's waiting room. The smoke rushes out to meet me, like a big, toxic hug. It smells of burning plastic, burning fabric, burning memories. I pull the collar of my shirt over my nose. It ain't a gas mask, but it's better than nothing. I step inside. It's hot. No, hot is what you call a summer day in Vegas. This is different. This is an active, angry heat that grabs you and tries to cook the air right out of your lungs. I keep low. Smoke's a coward. It likes to stay up high. Barnaby, I yell. My voice sounds weird, swallowed by the roar of the fire. Yo, Barnaby. Nothing. Just the crackle and pop of a house giving up. The living room is to the left. The whole wall is a sheet of orange flame. The couch looks like a giant, glowing marshmallow. The TV just melted into a puddle of black goo. Where would a baby be? Under something? Hiding? My eyes are watering. It's hard to see. It's like trying to find a specific fish in a pot of boiling soup. Then I hear it. It's not a cry. It's a tiny little whimper. A scared sound. It's coming from near the fireplace, the one the lady mentioned. Of course. The one spot in the room that's not actually on fire yet, but is getting ready to be. I move toward the sound. A piece of the ceiling falls down behind me, showering sparks everywhere. I don't look back. Looking back is how you get nostalgic. In a fire, nostalgia gets you cooked. I see him, curled up behind a big, overturned armchair. He's small, real small, and he's got fur, and a wet nose, and a tail that's tucked so far under him it's practically shaking hands with his chin. Barnaby ain't a baby. Barnaby is a dog. A little, fluffy, terrified-looking Pomeranian. I stare at the dog. The dog stares at me. The house is falling apart around us. Oh, I say out loud to myself. Yo, Barnaby. You had me worried. Part 4. The Rescue. The dog, Barnaby, is shaking so hard the floor is vibrating. Or maybe that's just the house getting ready to collapse. He lets out another little whimper. He's looking at me with these big, terrified eyes. All right, I say, my voice low and calm. The screaming lady outside? She misses you. We're gonna go see her. No big deal. I crouch down. The floor is hot enough to fry an egg, if I had an egg. Which I don't. I reach out a hand, slow. Come on, boy. Let's go. Barnaby growls. It's the least intimidating sound I've ever heard. It sounds like a bee trapped in a jar. Look, pal. I just destroyed a perfectly good oak door to get in here. We're past the growling stage. We're in the cooperation stage. He whimpers again. The fire takes another bite out of the ceiling. Time's up. Plan B. I shrug. I reach down and just scoop him up. He's a little puffball of fear. He weighs nothing. I tuck him inside my jacket, against my chest. He struggles for a second. Then I guess he decides that being held by a strange man is better than being medium rare. He gets quiet, just trembles. I can feel his little heart beating like a drum solo. There you go. I say. That wasn't so hard. Now the exit. The way I came in is still there, a big ugly hole in the house. But it's further away now, and there's a new river of fire between me and it. Not a good option. I look around. Kitchen. Through the other side. I start moving. It's an obstacle course. A flaming chair here. A pool of melted linoleum there. I'm just walking. One foot in front of the other. The trick is to not think about it. You think about the fact you're inside a giant oven. You hesitate. You hesitate, you're a roast. I kick open the door to the kitchen. More smoke, but less fire. There's a back door. I can see it through the haze. My target. I get to the door. I try the knob. What am I, an optimist? It's locked too. This family and their locks. I don't have time to kick this one in. I look at the window on the door. It's a small square of glass. I cradle Barnaby with one arm, protecting his head. With my other elbow, I smash the glass. It shatters. I reach through the hole, careful of the jagged edges, and unlock the door from the inside. It swings open. Fresh air. Oh man. Cool, clean, beautiful air. It's the best thing I've ever tasted. I step outside into the backyard just as the whole living room ceiling gives way with a giant whomph. Barnaby pokes his head out of my jacket, blinking in the sudden light. Part 5. The Resolution. I walk around the side of the house, back to the front yard. It looks like a movie set. The fire truck is blasting water. A bunch of firemen are running around, and all the neighbors are standing there with their phones out, filming. The woman sees me. Her face changes from despair to something I can't even describe. Barnaby, she screams, and this time it's a happy scream. She runs over as I'm stepping onto the lawn. I unzip my jacket and hand the little puffball over. The dog immediately starts licking her face like he's trying to wash it. She's crying and hugging the dog, and a fireman is trying to wrap a blanket around her. It's a whole scene. She looks at me, her eyes full of tears. How can I ever thank you? I look at the dog. I look at her. I look at my jacket, which now has white dog hair all over it. He's a good boy, I say. Keep him out of trouble. The fire chief comes over. His mustache looks less angry now, more impressed. That was the single most reckless and irresponsible thing I have ever seen in my 25 years on the job, he says. He pauses. You got a name? Just a neighbor, I say. I don't wait for more questions. I just turn and walk away. The show's over. I got my own business to attend to. I walk back to my porch. The sirens are still wailing, but they sound different now. Like a victory song. I sit down in my rocking chair. It's still there. And on the little table next to it, my meatball sub. It's cold now, but I don't care. It kept its promise. I kept mine. I pick it up, take a bite. It's a good sub. The night is quiet again. Almost.